Well, welcome along to the Voneus Fireside Chat, where I'm joined by Jane, who is, of course, from Ashmanhow and Barton Cricket Club, and they were crowned the inaugural Voneus Village Cup Community Legends last year. Jane, it's great to have you here. Just tell us, how have things been at the club since you won the award?
It's been great. Everybody was so excited, and it was just the perfect end to last season, because last season was a great one for us. Brought everyone together, and the winning and the comments that we got from everybody and the messages from other clubs who'd entered as well. It was really, really good, but it really was the perfect end to a season, a great season.
Yeah, it really was, and obviously you had success on the pitch as well in the league. But one thing that really I love about your journey as a club is the fact that you've obviously merged as two village clubs, and sometimes with local rivals, clubs can be quite reluctant to do that. But you've seemed to navigate that journey really well. Tell us about that journey.
It wasn't the easiest of journeys. The two were local rivals, but I think because we're in very rural villages, sustaining two clubs quite close together, I think there's probably only maybe 3 miles between us. It's not far. Sustaining two clubs was just proving difficult, and I think we all knew that. We were perhaps a little bit reluctant to merge to start with, but you knew that it was that, or one of us, or possibly both of us, would fold, and nobody wanted that. Maybe it was a little tricky at times, as these things, we kind of expected that, but the end result has been superb. It's a fabulous club now, and it goes really well, so it was a good move.
It's great, and I think you've sort of already alluded to it as well, is it isn't just about the cricket, it's also the impact that the club has within the community, which obviously is what you have excelled at. Just tell us a bit more about that and how you engage with everyone around the cricket club.
I think, I guess the two villages, neither have got any real community facilities. There's no pubs, no shops. So we do attract the villagers over, because we've got a bar at one of the clubs. They all come over for a drink. They come over and support anything. In fact, half the village entered a community legend party day that we had with the prize money. Some of the villagers were in the teams, because we had a little round robin of teams, and we were adamant that the actual cricketers from our first and second team had to spread themselves out so that we had non-players in the teams. And since the award, and since the club's been going really well, we get people who've heard of us, so they come along now, and they come from perhaps a little bit further, but it's so good to be part of the community, and we're merged with the bowls club next door. It's good that we all use the facilities.
Honestly, it's so fantastic to hear how the impact that the club has, not just on the cricket pitch but also further afield. I think sometimes we underestimate the power of sport, don't we, and just how much of a lifeline that can be for the local community.
Definitely. We have small rural schools here that don't have that many after school facilities, so I know I've had 3 children who've all gone through our juniors, and they've got lifelong friends there. Their first team, they go out in the winter, they go on trips together, some go on holiday together. I just love that, and I think it's quite important for children to have something like that, outdoor sport.
Yeah, it really is, and I think it's not always about reaching the top level either, is it? It's about actually you've got something that you're going to enjoy for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. I think our fourth
fantastic
team, the fourth team now, is hoping to be made up of, we've got some older players who perhaps have retired but would like to still play occasionally. They're now coming to play with their sons, or one I can think of is playing with his grandson in the fourth team. So that's something I think we really need to encourage. I love that about it.
Oh, brilliant. Well, Jane, it really has been such a joy to chat to you again.
You.
And I'm so pleased that the club is still thriving, and I'm sure it will continue to do so as well. And obviously, best of luck for this season.
Thank you very much. It's been lovely to talk to you again.